say hi, I'm Lillian Forest in the DM for this podcast, or are we just skipping it?
No, I'm doing that.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Lillian Forest.
Oh, we're recording.
Yes.
Okay.
I turn it on without letting you guys know, which is very bad etiquette. I'm Lillian Forest, your DM for Roll20 Miles. My fun fact of the day is I had my birthday and I'm 18 and an arrow 8. There you go.
And me too, right, a day before Lillian, I am now also an adult, and I bought a bunch of scratchers the day of my birthday. I bought, nice.
I got like 15 bucks.
I got $25 worth of scratchers, and I got 2 back.
Caring about your birthday? I remember when I was your age.
Hey, it's just because I've been forced to grow up and act like an adult my entire life, so the fact that I'm finally an
It
adult...
didn't even register.
What?
It didn't even...
I remember when I was your age.
No, I didn't register and I laughed
Okay.
at
Okay.
it. But then now I have to explain why I am happy to be 18.
And it has not been my birthday yet. We still have 3 more months for that.
It was my birthday on, 5 days ago? Sure, we'll go with 5.
Yeah, 5.
We'll go with that. I think it's right. And yeah, I'm Jonas. I play Stephen Bonk. It was my birthday 5 days ago, and I'm stressed out because I had to play at 4 concerts this week.
I played at one of them too, even though I've graduated.
Oh yeah, I'm Oreo, I play Balasar, and I have 2 concerts this week.
Did you solve it already?
Yeah?
Bro.
I got a tattoo. If
How
you want
did
to
you
see the tattoo, go to...
The
I think
colors, they're very...
it's a heat-sensitive one.
Heat.
Go to Instagram.
Hi, I'm B. I don't know who I play,
barely
and
see a difference.
I also have a tattoo, but I don't think it's on the internet yet.
There isn't a good picture of my tattoo yet. There's just... Father, and my internet father, said that I look dead in the picture.
Yeah, I love that picture. Do you want to see the picture? Yes, you do.
Okay, last session. Balasar meets up with the others, and they head down to Dewey Lane.
True.
They get there, and they down to Checkered Cheese, where they meet Ollie the Otter. They don't really care about Ollie the Otter, and immediately go to find the Muffin Man. They find the Muffin, yes.
I actually have 6.5 sets of dice. I missed one when I was counting, and I felt like it was an important thing to say. It has nothing to do with anything. I just needed to tell you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You guys went to the Muffin Man. You guys found a creature, known as a ginger.
A ginger?
Part of the baked people. So you guys torture Gingy the ginger, and then you head back to the checkered cheese where you meet Ollie the Otter, and then you go meet a guy, and he tells you to go to the back. Balasar goes to the back, and then he gets a gun to his face, and then just like the bite of 87, a kid's head was bitten off. So I think we're starting with... What? Are those your notes?
Took train, tortured Ginger, currently hiding after beat up military as Muffin Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did do that. You beat up a guy. Okay.
Yeah, I tortured a Ginger as well.
Yeah. I need Balasar, Bonk, and Steve to roll. Not inspiration.
Initiative?
Yes, thank
Investigation?
you. Initiative.
Initiative, okay.
Wait, Steve too?
All of your characters.
Ugh,
Steve's
Would
like
you like to play
nowhere
NPCs
near.
fight?
Nope.
5.
Okay.
I always roll like...
Remember your...
I always roll so bad on initiative. It's always on like the perception checks and whatever that I do good on, but whenever it's like actually shit
Okay.
that matters, it's
20
like...
to 15?
No.
Okay. 15 to 10?
Bonk got 11.
10 to 5.
I got 5.
Steve got 9.
Steve. Balasar.
Yes.
Steve's like off hiding in a bush, by the way.
That's okay.
Okay.
He just needs to roll in case he comes and joins. So.
Okay.
Okay, Balasar. Standing for. Okay, I didn't describe them well last session. I would like you to know that the character named Moore Tao looks like Josh Hutcherson.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, Josh
So-
who?
You know Josh Hutcherson.
Oh, okay.
He's that guy from the Hunger Games, but not the character from the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Like the new Hunger Games? Oh, that's a different one.
Josh Hutcherson plays Peter Millar.
Okay.
This is important knowledge for later.
Okay.
Moore has a gun pointed at your face. He's going to take his bonus action and hit a giant red button on the wall. He's just gonna go, whoosh, and then an alarm starts firing. It just goes.
That's exactly what the alarm sounds like, by the way.
That's what the alarm sounds like.
I want everybody to know that my mom is standing right there and gave the most horrified look, and it was so funny.
It sounds like a ghost. Well, I take care of goats.
Yeah,
It
you
is
would
a
know
goat.
about that.
And
I'm
gosh,
gonna
I don't wanna
move.
shoot you yet, but he's going to try and shoot you. What's your AC?
21.
He misses.
Haha.
I think because he's hitting the button, his gun slightly goes to the side and he misses your face, so it goes like. What is this?
Okay, so I'm gonna. Never
Whizzes by.
Yes, that's a good word. Bonk. Sorry, it is your turn. There's an alarm. There's a kid who's just got his head bitten off by another otter animatronics. They're all otters. On the stage. Over to the side, you hear a gunshot. And a lot of the people in the room around you are starting to freak out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm still blue.
Yeah.
Just a big blue dragon walking around. I think at this point it's part of my identity. Like I've owned up to it.
Bonk is gonna go into a frenzy, aka rage, cause loud, scary, some kid just died. As his bonus action. And let's see, what does this do? And Bonk is gonna like get closer to the animatronic and whack it with a great club.
Okay, go ahead. Roll to hit.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
And then roll for damage, which is 1d8 plus 2 plus 3. This one has 8 sides. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 6. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
Okay, so you run up to the animatronic, you bring your stick, and you're not tall enough to hit it anywhere else. You just hit it in the knee, and you go, and just put him. I can't.
All these noises are canon,
And then-
by the way.
And then Am I allowed to do multiple bonus actions in a turn?
No.
No?
You
Okay.
get one bonus action per turn.
Okay.
They are canon because I said so.
Ooh, I need to give the animatronics a thing. It's dead. You knock over its knee, you hit its knee, and it just to the ground, dropping the dead kid from its mouth.
Do you want my words are hard shirt?
You're wearing it.
I know.
Next up would be Steve, but he doesn't know what's going on, right?
Yeah.
He's just watching the military.
Yeah, Steve's...
Is Steve watching the military base? Like from a distance?
Yeah.
Okay. Just remember that, please. Balasar!
Okay, so I'm standing right next to Moore, right? And I'm gonna go and try to roundhouse kick him in his face.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. It was a 17, I promise. Does a 17 hit?
Hang on, let me re-roll his AC because 29 is a little high.
Oh my.
That's too short. So did you say 15?
17.
17? That does not beat. I don't know if I'm going to tell you this AC yet.
What's his AC?
It can be rolled on a d20, if that makes you feel better.
Is it 20?
No.
19. Okay. Yeah, my AC is 21, so that's okay.
His back bends in a slightly unnatural way as if he has a hypermobility disorder. But, and your foot swings past him as Bonk would be able to see that the otter guy in a costume, wait, Balasar, is there more to your turn?
I just tried to roundhouse kick him.
That's all you're doing?
Hang on. No, I have action surge.
You have action surge.
And
You
a
also have
bonus action.
Reaction, which is like talking.
Yeah. Hang on. What do I want to say? I don't know what I want to say. I'm just like trying to roundhouse kick this dude, and he bends back, and I'm gonna use my bonus action. When he kind of comes back up, I'm gonna try to punch him.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Was that a 1?
It's a 1.
Okay. So
And I'm not even using my D20. That's all ones.
Wait, that's your new dice, isn't it?
Yes, it's already cursed.
So he sits back up and he sees your punch coming, so he just leans to a different side.
And I kind of punch too far, so I kind of wobble over a little. So
you trade spots?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Bonk, you would watch as the guy in the otter costume takes off his head, and you see Peter Mullark from the Hunger Games movies.
Oh, that's the guy that looks like Josh Hutcherson.
He is Josh Hutcherson. He looks exactly the same from Moore, just his hair is blonde, like it's been dyed, but not bleach blonde.
Okay, so
like
why am I
grass
imagining when the otter guy takes his head off, it's the whistle edit? Like...
That's more of Moore.
Moore's
the whistle edit.
So they both look like Josh Hutcherson?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But one is blonde and doesn't have a beard.
Okay.
So you see him start to rush towards the back room that Balasar had gone in before. He'll get there on his next turn. There's 2 different groups of NPCs running around you. There's ones that are obviously just like people who live in town and they're trying to get out of this as fast as possible. But then like the staff of this place is like starting to run towards like walls or towards different back rooms. You don't know what they're doing, but that's what they're doing. And then we're back at the top of the order at Moore, and he's going to readjust himself. Look at you, Balasar. You know how people do like cool spins with their guns?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a cool spin.
Oh!
Aims it at you and rolls a 12. Wait, what's your AC?
21.
Rolls a 12.
So it's those numbers flipped.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
So his cool spin, while it was super cool, did not give him enough time to aim, and he curses as he does. So then he takes elbow and like hits the wall behind him, and it cracks open into what kind of looks like a doorway. Where there's a lady. Roll me a lady who appears. Roll me a history check real quickly.
Okay. And then what's my
giant
history?
squirrel.
14.
Boom! Flashback. You're in training for the Vibra army. Standing next to you, you remember her name, Volpina. I
missed something important.
Yeah. How?
I was looking at the squirrel.
Where did I wrote her description down somewhere. Give me a second. Volpina is a mid-golden toned woman. She has a long face with a normally small smile, making her sharp brows and eyes pop out. Her wavy hair is cut in a bob, right about at her chin. She has not changed much since you guys were in training together. You remember that she... What is it when you drop out of the army, but, like... not good?
Dishonorable?
No.
Dishonor. Yeah, dishonor.
When you run away from the army.
Ooh.
I don't know. You said it's... I feel like that'd be dishonorable. Like you...
Like
a
tennis-
defect?
That's something else.
Defect? It might be defect.
It might be defect.
But you remember that she ran away.
Yeah.
And so she stands before you. She's got a spear on her back. She's got nice leather armor on. But that's what you see as more, like, opens this door. Next up is Bonk. Yeah.
It's called desertion.
Oh, yeah, desertion.
Yeah, desertion.
Distortion.
Distortion, yeah.
Distortion?
No.
So the distortion, like in the Magnus Archives, that's not a D&D podcast.
Move on.
Bonk! You've knocked the animatronic over, dropping the dead kid. People are screaming, running. People are hitting walls open into secret passages.
Quick comment real quick. It sounded like you were about to say my character's name, but then you realized it was Bonk's turn, so you were like, Bonk.
Drinks coffee to look unsuspicious.
Where is the closest person running into a wall? Actually, no. Would I be able to get to the otter person that took the head off?
Yeah. Because you're closer. You're right at the stage, and he is at the right... You could have just said something, and I could have paused. He is headed towards the right, stage right? I don't know. When you're looking at the stage as one of the audience, the right side.
The stage left.
Yeah,
Stage left, house right.
He's headed towards a door right off of that. What?
Peter kids.
Actually, no. If you're in the audience and you're looking to the left,
Is that stage left?
no, that's stage right.
Okay, then yeah, stage left.
Because if you're on the stage, that would be the right side of the stage.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can head over to him.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to him and whack him with my great club.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. He rolled a natural 1 on his perception.
Does a 22 hit dirty?
Yes, it does, because I'm giving him the same AC and HP as Moore.
What?
Of course, it's a dirty 22. You can't get a 22 if you're rolling.
If I get a nat
D20.
20 plus 2, then that's a natural 22.
Wait, do you
Wait, so you critted?
No, I did not.
wait? Do you add your strength when you roll a hit?
It depends on the weapon.
Okay, would an axe or
Axe,
Axe is strength.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about just like a punch or a kick?
Punch is also strength.
Okay.
Things like a rapier or like crossbow are probably dexterity.
Okay.
Depends on which crossbow.
Yeah.
But it's just like Yeet and Kobe, how one is dexterity.
Yeah.
Distance.
Yeet is strength.
Yeah.
Kobe is dexterity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The
But-
faces V makes when I say things.
I just noticed this. Why do you have a leg lamp?
It's from A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
It's a major award.
Okay.
And it's fragile. And we found it at a vintage store. No. I don't know what this store called. And it's the leg lamp.
I
like
just
the fish nets on it.
Yeah.
I just noticed the leg.
There's also...
Bonk, roll damage, please. I want to find it.
They were talking.
I know,
It's
but
at 11.
11. So, but when did I tell you guys that their AC was 27? I meant that was their HP. Their AC is 13.
Oreo.
Leg.
What is 27 minus 11?
It's 16.
Yeah.
Thank you. You guys will always know the HP of your enemies because I just have a hard time with mental math.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna attack again because I
Okay.
can do that. Ooh, that
There's
does
the
not
truck.
hit.
There's the
What
truck carrying
is
a
it?
Christmas tree.
12.
It's not red though.
Oh damn, you're just. Why did I say his AC is 33? It's not.
A 33 AC would be brutal.
The higher up, you guys could hit it. You'd have enough bonuses.
Oh.
Yeah.
But right now you still. Oh, yes. At the end of this session, you guys can choose to take your sheets home to level you up. I will not be leveling you guys up.
Okay,
I refuse to do that work.
so we level up
But
after the session.
after today, you guys will level up.
Let's
just 'cause that's what I
go.
decided.
Let's go.
You attack again. You miss. He takes the hit in like his like thigh because that's where you go
Buttocks.
for. I was about to smack, and I decided not to do that. Okay, so don't smack. Don't smack.
If you get a smack, I get a
Smack.
smack 9.
Smack.
No, see, I want to smack this. It's like smacking a sunburn.
But
It
that's
is
not
smackable.
allowed.
It also feels peelable.
I know.
Like I
Don't.
want.
Stop touching
No.
it.
So he takes his leg and he swings it back, and he's like, he doesn't say anything. He just keeps moving because it is Steve's turn, but it's not doing anything. So Balasar, it's your turn.
Okay, so at this point, I'm getting kind of pissed that, like, he's kind of dodging all my punches and kicks. So I'm gonna take the backside of my golden axe and try to just knock him out.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, a 16 hits.
Let's go.
I think you technically hit all of the other ones, but we'll ignore that for now.
Oh, because the AC was...
Because the AC was not 27 or 19, it was 13.
Oh, okay. Okay, so so let's ignore that. So like, what I'm kind of doing is I'm kind of swinging with my legs and my arms and kind of going, why won't you just, So I pull out the back of my axe. I don't really feel like chopping any heads off right now because I've already did that before several times, and I just kind of just whack him on the head with the backside of my axe.
Okay, go.
Wait, with the handle or with the flat side of it?
With the flat side of it.
Okay.
Roll damage.
What would the back side of an axe be, like the flat side?
I'm gonna say it's the same amount of damage. It's just instead of doing slashing damage, you do bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so yeah, D12. 2.
Okay.
But I'm still knocking him out, right?
No.
What? Okay.
He has 27 HP. You just bonk him a slight bit.
Okay.
Just like
It's gonna take a lot to knock someone out.
Okay.
You're basically trying to get them to as little HP as possible and saying you're doing non-lethal damage.
it
Yeah.
should be 5 damage though because you add your strength.
Oh yeah, I'm adding my strength, so yeah, that would be 5.
What is
22.
3?
Yep.
7 minus 5 is 3.
It's 2.
It's
2.
No, that's 8. I tried. Don't come for me. Lilpina, technically she goes before you because I rolled her thing right now, but she's now going to go after for this round. is going to come and try to grab you by your arm, so she's going to roll strength versus your strength to try and grapple you.
17. Actually, no, I'm out of my strength, so dirty 20.
That did. Oh, hang on. I gotta roll this flat.
It's a strength saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay, so she reaches out to try to grab mostly your axe arm, but that's your strong arm. So
Yeah.
she starts to pull it back, and you're just like, and you pull
Yeah.
it out of her grasp.
Yeah. Am I able to like have like a bonus action and like try to slash her?
Do you have double? What do you have? Do you have a reaction? Because that would be in a reaction, but she was within.
Would that be in like an ability or something?
Where'd your action cards go?
What were you trying to do? Oh.
Waka, waka, waka.
Okay, so you do not have any reactions
Alright, so I'm just
because she was within your.
Okay, so I kind of pull back and like, oh, it's you. Oh. Was she like a general or something, or was she like a
No.
superior?
You guys were training at the same time.
We trained
You
together.
were privates together.
Okay.
But then she deserted, and you went to general.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I have to get her voice, and I don't want to mess her up.
Okay, this little thing is irritating my neck. I'm sorry, B.
Hey, you're still wearing the birthday princess thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
She doesn't say anything in response because I don't want to right now. But the door opens and a Teep, that's his name. That's the Peter Millard guy. He opens the door and he sees more Balasar and Volpina has moved out of the doorway, and he starts. This would allow you to do a reaction because he is moving into your range.
Okay.
So you can roll attack as he moves towards the doorway.
Alright.
The one Volpina came out of.
So I'm just gonna try to punch him.
Okay.
That rolled off. Oh, 15.
15? Yeah, you hit him.
Yeah, I punch him good. What would an unarmed strike be?
Unarmed strike is, I think, like a D4 plus your strength.
Yeah. Ooh, 7.
Or a T.
Yeah. So I punch him good.
Yeah, his note, you like punch him and he bumps into the wall because this isn't a big room. It's, you know how like when you go to church and they have those areas where the people doing technological stuff are at?
We don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of how
Oh,
big
the
this is because that's basically what Moore was doing in this
Oh,
room.
so kind of like the soundboard.
The booth.
The
Yeah.
booth. Yeah.
The booth with the soundboard. That's what he was doing. It's not a big space. He hits the wall, and you notice his nose is starting to bleed. His hand comes up to like hold it, but I don't think he can keep moving because you literally punched him into the wall.
Womp womp.
So nobody else is in and out of this room. Bonk. Most of the civilians have now exited. The place. There's still a good amount of people in here, but they seem to know that this is procedure. Something that they're doing is very procedure-like here. At the top is more. Now that his friends are in, his acquaintances, I don't know.
Co-workers.
He's gonna roll to attack Balasar again
Okay.
with 18.
No.
So I feel like he brings it up and you palm it away.
Yeah. But it's my armor class, not necessarily my reaction, so I feel like it would just like bonk against my armor.
Oh, like it hits one of the super thick parts of your armor, maybe?
Yeah, just like ding. Yeah.
He curses and
And I kind
cartridge.
of
He drops the cartridge, pulls one from his hip as his bonus action, and Reloads.
Reloads. Yeah, and I kind of scoff and I'm like,
Bonk, it is your turn.
Bonk's gonna run into the same room as everyone else.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep attacking the guy in the otter costume minus its head.
Okay, the guy in the otter costume is going to take... No, because you guys have been staying in the same thing. Although Volpina will try and take an attack of... a reaction attack on you, rolling a 9 on attack.
Nope.
Okay. Right now it's just bare hands, so she just kind of... and misses you, so you can go ahead and go to hit Otter Dude.
Okay. Otter Dude. 13.
Can his name be Otterton?
His name is a T.
this feels like this is 3D printed material.
It is.
I want to put stickers on it.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
5, 8, 9, 10. Non-lethal.
Okay, so how do you take this guy out? How do you knock this dude out?
Bonk is gonna like wall jump off of the closest wall.
Mario?
Yeah, pretty much. And just so that he can take out his great club and whack him on the head.
Okay.
Wait, I have a better idea. Bonk is gonna wall jump off of the wall, turn into the bonk stick, and whack him on the head.
Okay.
And
I
then
feel
poof
like you
back.
might need to roll, like...
Roll performance. Either way, you're still gonna knock him out. It's just how good is this performance?
13.
Your wall jump's a little iffy.
What about acrobatics?
You can do acrobatics.
14.
Your wall jump's kinda iffy.
It's a little bit better than if you rolled performance, but, like, only by 1.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. It is Volpina's turn.
Wait. Bonus action
Oh.
of attacking.
Okay.
Am I allowed to change targets for bonus action attacks? Yeah.
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 You're as long as you're in the same range.
Yeah.
This is like a 10-foot room, maybe at most.
Yeah.
So you're within melee range.
Bonk's gonna notice that there's a guy with a gun and go for him because guns are scary and fists are not.
Okay.
And damn it, no, roll to hit. 12.
Okay, that misses. He just kind of steps over. Are you punching him, or are you sticking him with your bonk stick in your hands?
Great club.
Your
Yeah.
red card?
Yeah.
So he just steps. He opens his gate. So instead of you hitting him, you just slide past him.
Gate as in stance, not the actual fence thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took me a second to realize that.
Oh, okay. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Volpina is going to use, I believe it's a bonus action for wild shape. So she's going to wild shape into a fox and use her action for the dash action, which means she gets to run farther, and she starts running down the corridor.
Okay.
And then it's Balasar's turn.
I feel like I wouldn't try to just stop her. It's just like one less person surrounding me.
One less thing to worry about.
It's one less thing.
to worry about.
Exactly, and I don't even like her. And she just kind of appeared, so I'm not even gonna totally worry about her. My main focus is more in the kind of the dude I punched back to the wall, but mainly the dude right in front of me.
Okay.
At this point, I'm getting kind of pissed off. Like, why aren't you dead yet? Why aren't you knocked out yet? So I'm just gonna try to slash him with my axe because I'm getting kind of pissed off. 17.
That hits.
Yeah, so I slash him pretty good. Let's see damage. Okay, 10 plus my 3 strengths, 13.
Okay.
Yeah, so I slash him good, like just straight across his body.
Yeah, you get a nice one on him. His chest, seeing as he's in like a yellow suit, gives him not a lot of protection. And
Yeah.
it just leaves a huge gash on
Oh
his
yeah,
chest.
yeah.
Are you doing anything else?
I'm just kind of going saying, all right, time to die. Slash.
Okay. So then, because I like this NPC, he's rolling a death save, which he fails.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh wait, no, you didn't non-lethal. Never mind. Ateep is passed out.
Oh yeah.
He's not gonna wake up because he did non-lethal damage, so I'm not going to
Was
too badly.
did I slash the guy who?
He's not. Moore is not dead yet.
Oh, was that the guy I slashed?
Yes.
Yes.
And Ateep is passed out from.
Ateep is the guy in the otter costume without a head.
Okay, that I punched back to the wall.
That you punch into the wall and then bonk.
I'm assuming.
Wall jumped.
I'm assuming he passed out from like blood.
Bonk knocked him in the head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He passed out from blunt force trauma to the head.
All right.
We're gonna go back to the top of the order, and Moore's gonna take the disengage action, which means you do not get a reaction attack. He's gonna disengage and use his movement to head down the corridor.
Okay.
Wait. Nope, I said it. He's heading down the corridor. He doesn't really care about Ateep either way. Moore heads down. Bonk.
Bonk is gonna chase after him.
Okay, you can go ahead and do that. There's not really any rolls.
Okay.
You can take a dash action, which I'm gonna say doubles how far you go because this dude has normal legs, so he has, I think, a good 10 feet on you.
5.
5 feet?
Yeah. And then if I use dash as an action, that's me go and catch up to him, right?
You could get farther than him, or you could catch up to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up to him and then use my bonus action to attack with melee.
Okay, go ahead and attack.
17.
That hits.
And damage 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
Non-lethal.
How do you knock him out?
Yeah, Bonk goes for the kneecaps. Just straight in the kneecaps.
Quick question. When you're adding your strength for your damage, do you add just like the regular modifier or like the one for the saving throw?
No, you add
You add
plus
the
3.
regular modifier.
Okay.
I get to add 2 because rage.
Oh, rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you knock right in his knees, causing him to stumble and hit his head on the ground. That's what fully knocks him out.
Yeah.
I
got him, Balasar.
Yo, we got him. I high five Bonk.
So do you guys stay in the hall for this round specifically?
Yeah.
Okay. Steve, you are watching the military base in front of you. Everything's fine. There's a few people going around. Somebody says, yeah, the Muffin Man gets arrested. He doesn't go to the military base. He actually goes to the town jail. But as you are standing there and you are watching, you get just a weird vibe all of a sudden. Then, because you're not too close, you're still watching from a distance, you just see as the military base blows up.
I kind of go... Ooh.
Everyone, Bonk and Steve need to roll, not Steve, Bonk and Balasar need to roll me perception.
12.
I'm going to try that again because that was a pathetic roll. And I got the same roll twice. Can you guess what it is?
A 1.
Yeah.
So it's you guys hear an explosion towards the south of town. You can't pinpoint what it is or where it is.
I don't hear the explosion.
No, you don't hear it. There's blood rushing in your ears. You're just...
Yeah. It's the freaking rush of adrenaline.
And then... roll me another perception. Both of you.
Okay.
18.
15... 16.
Okay, at the end of the corridor, you see a fox poking its head around the corner looking at, Moore.
Sorry, what?
You guys see at the end of the corridor a fox peek its head around the corner, looking at more.
Do I know that Volpina has...
You saw her
wild shape?
transform.
Alright, so... Yeah, so I rush over and I try to tackle the fox, basically.
Okay. Oh, grapple.
10, would I add strength?
Yes.
13.
Miss.
Okay.
Do you like dive at her?
Pretty much.
Okay, so you dive at her and she's nimble at her feet. So you know how in movies they'll like hop on your head and then run away?
Yeah.
That's what she does. She like, you start falling, she jumps, hops on your head, whoop, and then runs down into a room.
Okay.
Oh, I have a fun fact for the end of this episode.
Oh,
I'm
fun.
gonna
cool.
backtrack it.
Quick question. Did you name Volpina after the fox thing? Because it's like the... Yeah.
No, I did.
Oh, you did. Okay, cool.
I name most of the...
The good names are B.
Yeah.
The funny, funky names are me and the Discord I'm in.
Yeah.
And I'm the random NPCs most of the time.
I'm gonna say initiative has mostly ended unless you are still going to be chasing after Volpina to attack her.
No, Bonk's gonna go check on the other guy.
I don't really feel like attacking her.
So the one in the otter costume, he's out. What would you like to do?
Drag him over to the other guy. Actually, no. Go back to Moore and drag him over to the otter costume.
Okay, roll me. Nope, don't roll anything yet. Okay. You drag him over to the wall. What would you like to do?
Just kind of sit there and make sure they don't pass out.
Okay. You do notice that Moore has a good amount of bleeding going on from the giant axe wound he took.
Balasar, do you have anything that would help stop the bleeding?
Just a sec, I'm stretching.
That's in character, by the way.
Okay, that is in character. Do I have anything? Deck of cards, common clothes.
You could also just roll a medicine check to maybe stop the bleeding.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
I will do that. Oh, you.
Well, Balasar can, but it might not be to something Balasar does.
I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I only have a +1, so that'd be a 6.
18.
Okay, so Balasar, you look at this dude and you go, it's not that bad.
Oh, come on. He's just bleeding a little bit.
Just a little bit.
No, but he's gonna die.
Bonk, I feel like you probably have cloth of some kind in one of your bags. I'm gonna say you do, because
Okay.
anyone who's, like, surviving will have basic necessities, like basic bandages.
Okay.
Or gauze or something like that. So you take this cloth and you just kind of place it on it, and it seems to definitely help.
Okay. Let's see.
I do want to check in with Steve.
So, Balasar, do you have any, like, rope to tie these guys up so we can investigate them? Interrogate.
I feel like I should have rope, but I feel like I already used it for something. I don't remember, so I'm just gonna say that I do have rope. So, yeah.
Roll perception for me.
Both?
Yes.
Steve?
Steve is still reacting to an explosion.
Okay. 17.
18.
Okay, you both see as... So not down the hall, this is from the open door into the main room. You see vines creep up and wrap around both of them and try to pull them.
Okay. I mean, I immediately my initial reaction is like step back. Like, I'm just like kind of curious to see what's like going on. So.
Bonk's gonna take out his dagger and try to cut the vines open.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
Dirty 20. Yes, dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, what's the damage?
Let me find the right dice. And he's no longer frenzied, so 3.
3?
Yes.
Okay. So you're able to cut most of the way through the vine, the main part of it, because it comes into the room and then splits off. So you aim at this main part and you get it, and it's definitely weak. And more vines try to creep up to try and refix it, but not right away.
Okay, so like I'm seeing what Bonk is doing. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe that's a good idea. So I'm gonna try to do the vine thing to use my golden axe to slash the vines.
Who has more dexterity?
I have a
plus 3.
Yeah. So I got a 14. Would that hit?
Yes, it will.
Okay.
You slice through these vines, and
Do I have to roll damage?
I'm not gonna say so, not with the fact that they're almost totally broke. Snap it off, and the vines start to pull back. Yeah, the vines pull back, and you can hear movement from the main room still. There's talking, yelling, get to the carriages, where's the heap, has more been lost? You hear a very commanding voice start to give orders as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh gosh, I had to send orderly.
Do I recognize the voice?
You can roll
History?
perception.
Dirty 20.
It is Volpina.
Okay. Okay, so like I hear her and I go, oh shit. That's that lady. That fox lady.
I'm so sorry for laughing at you.
No, that's okay.
I just love Balasar's reaction to things he doesn't like. He's just like,
That damn fox lady.
she's so sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Let's see. Bonk's gonna have the vines like stopped going after those two.
Yeah, the vines have pulled back.
Okay. Bonk's gonna wait, are there still like shards of vine, like dead vine?
Yeah.
Bonk's gonna use those to tie them together. Or like tie them to the leg of a desk or something.
Okay, you can do that.
Cool. What do I roll?
Survival.
That is a 13. I have disadvantage because exhaustion.
Alright.
Yeah, frenzy.
So what I'm gonna do is I hear the voice and I'm gonna start going in the direction of where I heard it.
Okay, you head out of the room, into this main, like, area. It's big, open, you know, the stage, the animatronics haven't moved, but you see a lot more people have cleared out, probably towards the back, guess. And you see Volpina, she's standing there giving orders, and she sees you, but you...
Could I try to be stealthy? Or has she already seen me?
She's already been keeping an eye on the door.
Alright. I just kind of walk in nonchalantly, pretending I don't care.
Okay, roll me dexterity.
11.
11. I think this would be a spell save DC, so vines start to wrap up around your feet.
Alright.
Making it, I don't want to say you're fully grappled, but in the next bit, you're definitely going to get vines too far up to be able to pull out.
Okay. I have my acid thing. Am I able to use that to...
Your acid attack?
Yeah, my acid attack.
Are you wanting to acid the vines?
To acid the vines, would that hurt me at all?
No, because you don't take damage from the acid, but the plants will take double damage from it.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. 19, would I add my strength? for
That
an
hits the
S.
vines. That just hits the vines.
Yeah.
Roll me like a D12.
9.
Yeah, you just obliterate. They like sizzle
Yeah.
around your legs and wither away. The last couple people have moved out of the room, and she starts to run towards one of the open side passages.
Alright, so I run over and I try to intercept her.
Okay,
Would I roll to try to intercept?
you can intercept. You just intercept. You slide. You don't slide because you're in metal, but you like step in front of her.
It's like, so I intercept her and I kind of like, you're that fox lady. What are you doing here?
My job.
Which is?
She starts running towards a different side.
Alright, so I try to intercept her again.
Okay. Go ahead and this time roll me. Never mind, she trips.
Alright, so I run over, I capture her, I grab her like kind of by her hands, I kind of pin her hands kind of like on her back, like.
I'm gonna say you're still gonna have to roll strength for that.
Yeah, I'll roll strength. 16.
She rolls a 3.
Yeah, so I pin her arms up, like back behind her back, and I'm like, what are you doing here? Who's your leader?
She doesn't respond yet.
Well, alright, guess I'll just have to tie you up then, and just leave you here.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? No, because I know the wild shape thing. Disregard that, scratch that. What would I try to do? I could slash her head off.
And everyone here could watch. Here's some advice.
Yeah, everybody here could watch.
Sorry, I was quoting Heather's.
Yeah, I could just totally be violent. I'm not really in a violent mood right now, though. So, like, but I did slash some guy open, though. So, like, it's not completely out of the question. Sure, why not? I'll slash her head off.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
Yeah? 16?
19.
Oh, yeah, 19.
That hits.
Yeah. 2. No, 5. I'm just like
Add a strength roll into this.
a strength.
Yeah, roll a strength roll.
Would that be a 20?
Yes.
Okay. 8.
Okay, so you really get into her neck and she screams in pain.
I can just like sense that she's up to something no good. Even though I didn't hear the military base explode, I can like just sense the chaos. There's just like a very strange vibe going on here, and it's just, yeah. She is a no good person, and I knew that from when she deserted in training, because she's always had like this attitude of just like, I don't want to be here. She always looked like she was scheming, you know? Like, I never got this good vibe from her. And when I saw her again while I was fighting more in a teep, I was just like, oh no, this is not good. This is not good. Immediately in my head, that's just what I was thinking, right? So then I was a little hesitant because she was a private with me before.
Yeah.
I believe we did get along during our training. We were kind of like good friends, but then she deserted. And I'm looking back in retrospect, I never really got a very good vibe from her. like, she was always scheming. She was always talking about, like, she's gonna bring down the military or bring down everything. Like, she wasn't talking about it with other people. Like, she was, like, muttering it to herself. And, like, me being close with her, I was like, are you sure about that? Like, are you good?
You good, bro?
You good, bro? Yeah.
So she's not dead yet.
She isn't. Okay.
But she looks at you, like she turns her head, and she says, I will die to free Vibra.
Vibra's already free.
It never has been.
Oh. Yeah.
Are you gonna roll to try and behead her entirely? Instead of just leaving her to bleed out?
Yeah. 9. In this state, would you think that would hit? Advantage.
Because she's grappled.
Yeah. Nat 20.
Yeah, you fully slice her head off.
Yeah. Can I keep her head as a trophy?
How do you want to keep it? Are you putting it in your bag of holding?
First of all, I don't want the blood to get on all my other things. So, is there, like, anything I could put it in?
What do you have? Check your...
I have a... Would my equipment be in a different action surge? Oh, yeah. Weapon fighting. Second wind, explorer's pack. I have a bedroll.
You could use that.
Okay.
So you like wrap her head up in it?
Yeah.
Bonk, roll me perception.
Side note, I just love how I can make just like those nonchalant dishes. I just love how I can make those nonchalant decisions about just slicing somebody's head off just because the vibe isn't right. Yeah.
Okay, Bonk, you don't notice it until it is already happening. More yellow suit. His hand is pulled out, and he shoots a teep. Oh. I just realized what I was about to do. I do need to give a trigger warning for personal death. It is a strategic death, but it is still a suicide.
Oh, yeah.
And then he turns the gun on himself.
Is Bonk too late to do anything about that?
You can try, but you have one thing. Because the teep's dead.
Yeah. Bonk is gonna, like, jump over as fast as possible and try to, like, just, like, take out his what's it called? His club, and, like, try to use that to knock the gun out of Moore's hand.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
What am I rolling?
Probably attack.
Okay, 13.
Yeah, you knock the gun out of Moore's hand, and he starts yelling at you. Cursing, not really anything specific, mostly just cursing.
Yeah.
Bonk's gonna search him and take any of his other weapons. That's what I was gonna do when when Balasar was cutting off the head, but I forgot to say that beforehand, and then it was too late.
Yeah, you take everything on him, and he's yelling at you, telling you you're a bastard and you're gonna die, and there will be retribution for those who help the military. And he will never speak. He's never going to tell you what's going on.
You want to see what the inside of a bag of holding looks like?
Gladly.
So then, Bonk's gonna take his bag of holding and put everything except Moore's head inside. and tighten it so that he can't stick his head in. Is that possible?
Yes.
Okay.
So now you just have a head
Yep.
on your hip.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
Go out to Balasar and see what's happening.
There's a dead body, no head, don't know where the head went. Balasar, what would you like to do?
Wait, is Moore the one who got sliced?
Moore's the one in your bag,
Okay.
and is the one that was sliced,
Okay.
and the yellow suit.
Is there a possibility of him, bleeding out?
Roll medical.
That's a 4.
A 4.
Yeah.
No.
Do I see Bonk approaching me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just like, I totally just act all nonchalant about the dead body and the head that I just put in my bag of holding. And it's gonna go, oh hey Bonk, what's up?
Oh, hey, I got this guy, keep him alive. He just killed the dude in an otter costume and tried to pew-pew himself.
Oh, yeah.
Dang it, that was the wrong voice.
That's okay, it's
Oh
fine.
well.
That's okay.
And yeah, he might bleed out, so we should go to the military place and see if we can get medical help for him.
Yeah, I could probably try to find somebody.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Steve, what are you doing? Sitting in your bush watching as everything burns down and literally everyone in the town is either running to their house or running to the train station as the train has arrived and a lot of people want to get out of here now that there has been, you don't know what, but an attack.
As soon as Steve sees, like, the explosion, like, is he affected by the explosion at all?
There's a slight sound, like
Heat wave?
a wave of something.
Yeah, okay. And, then Steve's gonna run towards the military camp as Steve, not as the Muffin Man, to try to help people.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
And, like, see if anybody's still alive there.
There is one person without a leg, and another person who is definitely bleeding out on the ground. Everyone else seems to have died.
Is there a possibility of stopping the bleeding for enough?
Roll medicine.
Wrong character sheet.
Not really. This dude is too far gone.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
But roll me perception.
Perception. 15.
You see just floating down, not floating down. There's a few, what looks like remnants maybe from the actual explosives themselves. You remember seeing this on a train a while ago, but it's that little, like, circle with a sword in it with some blood falling off of it. What did we name that place? I don't remember. It stands for not our war, but it's our pain.
Acronym.
Yeah. I can't remember the acronym, but that's what it is. What would you like to do?
Do you guys know where there's any medical supplies? Like, any whatsoever? Do you want me to just put you out of your misery? Like...
Please.
Okay, Steve's gonna take one of his daggers and just... right.
Okay. Cool. You killed both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. They're both dead. What would you like to do now?
First clean off the dagger and then put it back.
Okay. No worries.
Because, you know. And then, Steve's gonna go rush over to the town.
Okay. Are you looking for Balasar and Bonk probably?
Yeah.
Have you two left the building yet?
I'd say we're on our way to the military.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys can meet halfway.
Yeah.
Balasar, Bonk, the military camp just blew up. No one's alive.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But Steve, we need to get medical supplies for this guy. He's up to something, but he might bleed out. I can't really tell.
Hang on. Steve, go ahead and make a medical check on the guy in the bag.
We could probably find something
16.
in the rubble.
For some reason, you feel like the inside the bag will keep the blood inside.
Okay. No, it's fine. The bag of holding will keep the blood inside his body. He won't bleed out. I promise.
The dude in the bag just...
Oh, okay. Thanks, Steve. Should we go check on other people and see if they're okay? Or, like, what happened and, like, figure that out? Oh, the people who blew up the military camp, they're the same ones with that same exact patch that we saw on the train.
The one from the very beginning of the campaign in Vibra? Okay.
Yeah, the one in Vibra.
Quick question. Did Volpina have that patch?
Roll perception for...
Dirty 20.
Yes, she did.
Cool.
Oh, did the guy who Bonk searched have any other weapons besides the gun?
He had a dagger and a magic book.
Cool. I'm adding that to my equipment now.
You see just a lot around you. There's a lot of people bumping into you carrying bags. There's still a train at the station. You think it might be staying behind as it has realized that there is a crisis going on in this town. Wanting to get enough people out.
Okay. What are the stats of a gun?
I don't know. I'll stat it out later.
Okay.
Characters that should have a gun. Not Bonk. So, what are you guys doing? You guys are standing in the middle of a road as people run around you, panicking, screaming. There's a lady carrying a baby, escaping to the train station.
Let's go over to the train station to see if we can get any help from them, or like if they can help anybody or something. I think we should just keep on going to Untathir, cause like.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
yes.
that's where we need to go, and like.
We were like very derailed from that, so
Yeah.
let's please just go there, figure out what's going on.
Can you wait like 5 minutes?
No, I need to pee.
Shit.
Just pause it or something.
Okay, so are you guys headed to the train station?
Yeah.
Okay, you head to this train station. It is very full. If you get on the train, you won't really have an active seat. If you do, you will have to be sharing it with a lot more than the preferred amount of people.
I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys make your way.
Wait. Balasar.
What?
I have an idea.
Yo.
You think you can get us into the cabin cause you're like military and stuff?
Like first class? Or
Like where the conductor is, cause there's a lot of people here.
I'll see
And it'll
what
be less crowded there.
There's
There's also more seats for other people if we do that.
I'll see what I can do.
So you guys head up through the train, pushing past people. Balasar, roll me an intimidation check as you have to push through a lot of people to try to get to the engine room.
23.
Yeah, you push through pretty fine. You are very intimidating, seeing as it was a military base that blew up. Everyone is giving you lots of space.
And a big blue dragon.
Yes. Get up to the engine and you knock on the door, and there's a dude inside, and he goes, "No one's allowed in. I need to focus on the train. Let me know when we're ready to head out."
Military discount.
You're not paying today.
We're military. Are we allowed inside? We need our space.
How many of you?
3.
Roll me persuasion, Balasar specifically.
Persuasion. 13.
No. Stay out there.
If we stay out here, there's gonna be less room for everyone else. That means less people get helped.
Steve, roll me persuasion.
We can also defend the train from any more oncoming attacks if we're in there.
With advantage.
I thought you were gonna say oncoming traffic. I'm like,
Oncoming traffic.
I'm glad that had advantage. I got an 11 and a 1. Wait, what am I rolling?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Well then... 13.
Tempting, but no.
I have a magic book that you can have. It's really cool.
Bonk, roll me persuasion.
Oh wait, that was the wrong character that I looked at. That's still +2. Persuasion 5.
He opens the door.
Alright.
I would like to see your magic book.
It's right here. And then Bonk takes it out of his back pocket.
Which book?
I don't
Just
know.
have a book?
It's a magic book that he stole off of the guy he tied up. Remember?
Oh, it's a spell book.
Yeah, spell book.
Okay, so he takes it from you and he goes and he sits down near the engine and he goes, fine, I wanted to study magic anyways. I needed a book. And he starts flipping through it. Get in here quickly before other people try.
I just kind of sit down in the corner, just acting like I didn't kill anybody.
Steve and Bonk go in quickly, and then Steve quickly shuts the door. Shutly quicks the door.
Okay.
Yep.
Quick question. Can I keep this?
Yes.
A few minutes later, the train starts moving. The conductor gets things going, and you feel the train as it starts to move. As you guys are moving, you see a small carrier dragon. These are known as mail carrier dragons. They aren't big. They carry packages and mail around. You notice that the dragon slides into the window because these are open windows, and it drops this package on the ground. It is labeled Balasar, Bonk, Steve.
Okay.
You just got the letter.
Can I give the dragon a little pat on its way out?
Yes, you can.
Yes, I give the dragon a little pat.
Okay.
Dragon solidarity.
Dragon solidarity. The package says it is from Untather, specifically from, like, city name that I haven't named yet, country Untather. What? And it doesn't have necessarily who the person is from yet, but it's just right. There's just a who, K, and D.
Hmm.
Would you guys like to open the package?
Sure.
Okay.
Steve's gonna investigate it to see if it's a bomb.
That's a good
Roll.
idea.
Investigation.
14.
It is not a bomb.
Okay. Okay, it's safe to open. It's not a bomb.
Hang on. Don't open it yet.
What are you doing? Is it a shirt? Put a sweater over it. I think it is. I think it's in my laundry basket. I'm sorry. Okay. Because I do care about your guys' mental health, I will warn you now, this is your content warning for character death and gore. So you open the package.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys take the tape off. It peels with that sound that tape makes. It goes because it's cardboard. And then a bubble floats out. How big is the bubble? Like
6 inches in diameter.
6 inches in radius.
Diameter.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts to play a video message. There's no sound. There's color. You see Pixie, and you see ferin, and you see a tall person in a black flowy outfit. They seem to be walking up to what looks like a coffin on some stairs above them. They're stepping up these stairs. You see as Ferin, Pixie, and this tall person start talking with each other. They seem to be having a very intense conversation until there is a slight lull in the conversation, and the tall person's hand snaps out, grabbing Pixie very tightly, reaching Pixie over the coffin and taking a dagger out. You can't hear anything, you can't see their lips, but the tall person obviously pulls Pixie close and says something to her face, puts her back out, and slices her head off. The head dropping down on the coffin, and blood start pouring over this person's hand down into the coffin. Runes and etchings start to glow purple and orange on this all around the top of the coffin, the bottom, the sides start to glow brightly. Where did I leave off?
Do we see how Ferin looks throughout the whole thing?
Yes. We'll get to Ferin in a second.
Okay.
The coffin lid starts to lift, causing Pixie's body to fall off to the ground. The tall person rushes over to help pull the lid off completely, and a woman steps out. She's not tall, she is slender, and her hair is hues of red, oranges, and yellows, almost shifting as you look. And she steps out of the bubble, looking directly at the bubble, giving a slight smirk and a little wave. And she starts walking down. Ferin, emotionally distraught, he's crying, but as he sees this woman start to walk down, he follows, turning. And the tall person also turns, and you see their face, sharp, angular, also a smirk. This seems to be a very joyous moment for him. And then the bubble pops. That's where we're ending the session.
That was Roll 20 Miles. Thank you for listening. I'm your DM, Lillian Forest. If you enjoyed, please check out the Instagram at Roll 20 Miles, the YouTube at Roll 20 Miles. Please give us a like, a subscribe, a comment if you're on Apple Podcast, 5 stars, and a review. We appreciate those. If you're on Spotify, we appreciate you. You're the best listeners. I have favorites. Am I missing anything? My Tumblr is Lillian Forest 22. And what was your fun fact?
Coyotes tiptoe.
Coyotes tiptoe.
And so do foxes, apparently.
Oh, that's so cool.
Cool.
And with that, you guys can just keep on rolling.
Woo.